Hey guys, welcome back to Pray Shop Cruise. My name is Iteri, and today I'm really excited to bring you a flip through of this 2026 Daphne's Diary planner. This isn't a normal planner. In my opinion, this is more of a crafting planner. This planner is filled with so many things that you can use for your crafting, and honestly, I'm not a fan of spiral planners, so I'm really tempted to just tear this apart and use this as crafting and use the planner dates in here in different journal spreads where you can just put the dates and other things in here. This planner is packed with all kinds of fun little pages, and the art is superb, of course, because it's Daphne's Diary. So um, it comes with this little tag, which is really cute. You can definitely tear this off and use it in a journal. And this is the website daphnesdiary.com. I did purchase this in my local Barnes and Noble. Right now, Barnes and Noble has these for $33.25. And so it is, all the Daphne's Diary products are definitely on the expensive side. So just don't let that alarm you. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. So these products are definitely on the more expensive side of things. All right. So I love this little tag, and you can definitely use this in your journaling. This is not a traditional planner that I would use for functional planning. It's just too artsy. It just has too many things that can be used for crafting. It's kind of distracting, but in a great way. Um, so right off the bat, she gives you a folder and fun things. So in the envelope, you get a bookmark, stencils. I mean, all these crafty things. So let's go ahead and open that and look at how pretty all of this is. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a spiral planner type of a person. I prefer discs in my planners. So I'm really tempted to just rip this apart. Look at this bookmark. The art is just superb. Like can be used for journaling. This is a postcard. Look at this. Front and back is different there. Then it looks like we have some stickers. Yeah, these are stickers. Some letters and numbers. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, the days of the week. Then we have some stencils. Look at this. Like, what planner do you know comes with this? This type of a thing. This is definitely a crafty person's planner. This is another just craft book, in my opinion, or paper craft book for planner girlies. I mean, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. You can order this directly off of the Daphne's Diary website as well. I did place an order off on the Daphne's Diary website, and I will go ahead and say the import tariff fees were ridiculous. In all, I ended up paying 60 something dollars to get the product here. I had to pay shipping on that website, and then when it came into the States, DHL charged me another import tariff fee. So I will be discussing that in a separate channel when you order directly from daphnesdiary.com. But this planner can be found in your local Barnes and Noble. Do not order this off the site. Go to Barnes and Noble. So then you have a 2026 calendar and a 2027 calendar here. And this is great. She's giving you a map of how the planner pages look. So it looks like you have the month here, you have your water tracker, you have places to put appointments, the day and date here. Oh, your steps tracker you can put here. There's a meal tracker. There's even a TV program tracker. There's the week number, and then there's a mood tracker. I definitely don't see myself using this. I mean, I just definitely don't see myself using this as a regular planner. You've got a fruit tracker, a things to buy list, and a things to do list. So this is how this planner is going to work for you. And I love that she gives you a map. and tells you like what everything is. So then in 2026, you've got the months here, January through December, and lists. Maybe you can put special holidays or dates. And then you have a place to put your name, address, postal code, city, phone, email. These are not super thick pages, guys. So depending on what kind of pen you use, you could experience some minor bleed through. Looks like you have a contacts page here for name, emails, and phone numbers, art. And then we start with January. So January folds out. And then you can see the whole month of January here. This is gorgeous. I can definitely imagine using this in journaling. And maybe not even this year, but like using this as memory keeping in a journal. Then you've got December through January, your trackers. And it looks like she gives you little mini pages here for a list, for lists, things to buy, things to do, and a dot grid page. Things to buy, things to do. We have a different color scheme here. It's a different color scheme for each day of the week, the 12th, the 13th, 14th, 15th. Different colors. Look at that. Even the dot grid page and the list page are different for each week. Then you go into another week, you have another theme. I just can't like focus. Like I want to use this for something else, not just planning. This is really pretty. I really like this theme. And then recipes. So you see how you have the days here? Like these are your days. This is where you would write what's going on with the trackers beside what you're writing. Then we go into February. And we got to flip through this whole thing because unlike other planners, this art is not repetitive. Nothing is repeating as far as the themes. Look at this. You can color this yourself or not. So we continued January and then got to February 1st. All of these themes are different. All the art is different. I love that you have an insert page here for every week because a lot of people do their groceries weekly. Every theme here is different. And then a dot grid page for every week. I would not use a heavy pen on this. Then you've got Daphne's shop where she tells you where to go to purchase online. And then you have these journaling, well, I'm calling them journaling cards, but they're postcards. These come out, guys. So just like in that paper book that I flipped through by Daphne's Diary, these come out. Look how pretty that is. These are perfect journaling cards. We got March. I love this. And you see these scissors here? She's got some scissors here. You can cut this and use it however you want. And then you have the backing here. The back of that. This is stunning. I've never seen a planner made quite like this. I do wish the paper was a little bit thicker, and I do wish it wasn't on spirals. You guys let me know if you think this is worth like $34, pretty much, more than that with tax. And God forbid you order it from the website. But I think it's worth the price just because I have been loving this artwork by Daphne's Diary. Then you have a recipe page at the end. Then we get into April. These are basically like scrapbooking sheets that she's giving you. This art is really, really interesting, really pretty. I love how Daphne's Diary does colors, and I love how they mix concepts And I love how they put things together. I love this truck. This is April. Look at that dot grid page. That dot grid page is mint green. Everything is so different. No month is the same. And then you have a journaling page here. Then we get into May. Okay, I just noticed this says this is your bookmark. This is your bookmark. Each month has this where you can use a different bookmark for the month. I love that. Lasagna ingredients. Look at April through May. This is quite beautiful. Then this dot grid has the 2 shades of pink. Everything is so different for each month. Then we have this girl repeating here. Each week has a things to buy, things to do insert, and a dot grid page on the back. Monday through Sunday. These butterflies are gorgeous. June, this is my month. It's my birthday month. This is my bookmark. Love this. See, I'm thinking for, especially when we get to June, I would probably tear this out and put these pages in a journal that has some thicker pages and do some journaling with this. You can do some memory keeping for each of the days. Things to buy, things to do. I love these peaches. June, and there's different languages, not just English. This is stunning. I love the fruits. Absolutely love the fruits. Oh, I love the map. Reminds me of sailing on the ocean. I love maps that look like this, these old maps. It just reminds me of ships that sail. I love the theme for June. Wow. You can get a magazine subscription. These are stickers. Stickers. So we get to July. And then this is your bookmark for July. You have, each month has a different recipe that it begins with. So we have pesto, fresh Italian sauce. And then we get into July. Have that dot grid insert. This is quite beautiful. I just, I'm definitely not using this as a planner. This is basically another paper craft book for me that I could go back and do some memory keeping for the year with. This is August. Your bookmark, August. I love these opportunities to color if you want to, but I really love how the white looks with the other art. This is August. I have the cherries. This is really pretty. And like, I'm not saying I would memory keep for every month, but in the months where I had activities or a week where special things happened, I would rip out these pages to journal. This says Dear Diary. Or not even just memory keep, just creative journal. This is September. This is your bookmark for September. I really like that bookmark for September. Oh, I really love these hot air balloons. No, they're not hot air balloons. They're those lights, I think, that you can release or string across. Guacamole sauce is the recipe for September. This is really pretty. This is basically a paper craft planner. That's what this is. This is basically a paper craft planner. And she does planners every year, I think. Here's more postcards that pop out. These are really pretty. October. Your bookmark for October. This is really pretty. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I just want to rip this out and use this in journaling. I love these things to buy things to-do lists because I know I would definitely use these. The trackers, I'm not big on. I don't like tracking things in my life that way. If I want to see my steps, I just look at my iPhone. Oh, look at this. I love that dot grid. This is October. Oh, autumn. This is really pretty. Then we get into November. Here's your bookmark for November. That blue is pretty. Broccoli soup is the recipe of the month. October, November. These blues are coming in. This is really pretty. I love this page. Then we get to December. This is your bookmark for December. Holiday season, which we just left. I guess each month had a potted flower, didn't it? Yeah, every month had a potted flower. July, December. This page is beautiful. All the artwork is beautiful. Everyone has been telling me in my comments that you can't resell anything you make from Daphne's Diary artwork in magazines, which is fine because I don't sell anything. I'm just crafting for mental health reasons and journaling and all the things. You get a 10% code. We have washi tapes. Look at this. Washi tapes. Love this for me. These are pretty. Dear Diary. And then in the envelope, we have these things. So in the front and the back, she gives you tags and things. Look how pretty these envelopes are. I mean, oh. Look at that. That's artwork in there. I don't want to rip it out, but I will end up ripping this book up. You know, this is nice cardstock. So I'm going to be journaling with this planner. This is not it's not going to be a planner, a normal planner for me, for sure. The packaging is so good. I love the envelopes and stuff she uses. Here, oh, I love this tag with the fruits. I love how she draws her fruits in foods. Ruler. And all of these can be placed on a key ring for like a tag flip. And you could do your own embellishments, but there's really no need. Then you get more months. Stickers. These are stickers. A postcard. Yay, more washi tapes. I love washi tapes. These are great to put as borders on your pages and such. Y'all, this was impressive. This is a crafty, this is what I'm calling a paper craft planner, because this is if you're a crafter but you just happen to want to do some planning in between, I feel like that's what this is for. But I think I'm going to be tearing this apart. somehow. At the same time, I don't want to because it's so pretty, but I kind of want to tear this apart. Let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know if you're going to try to find it in your local Barnes and Noble. Again, the price right now is $33.25 for this planner. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and put some flowers in the comments. And I'll see you real soon, guys. Bye.